But if you are in the market for a mid-size sedan which offers you loads of interior space, a big boot, a punchy and fuel-efficient diesel engine, then look no further than the Nissan Sunny. What is this car all about? Well, let's find out on the show today. Well, one of the biggest assets on the Nissan Sunny is its huge boot, and officially it's 490 liters in space, but the best part is that it's a very wide boot, and what that means is that you can actually load those big golf bags. This is not a golf bag but a tripod bag, but even a bigger golf bag can be put in horizontally rather than putting it vertically. Well, the only small negative, or the only one area where I can nitpick, is the fact that the aperture isn't very wide compared to, say, maybe the Honda Amaze, which has a wide opening. And what that means is that some of those big boxes, like maybe a geyser which is inside its casing, will be difficult to shift in this car. Well, the cabin design of the Sunny can seriously split opinion. A lot of people like the circular theme going on over here, especially the AC controls, but a lot of people think that it's very difficult to operate and not very intuitive. So it's something that maybe Nissan should think about on their next generation of the car. Well, in terms of quality, this car is at par with most of its rivals sold at this price point. Well, ergonomically, the Sunny isn't the best, and why do I say that? Simply because you get a lot of misses inside this car. The first miss, of course, is the USB, which is placed over here in front of the passenger rather than around the driver, so it can be a little difficult to reach at times. Second thing is that even though it does get decent cup holders over here, the AC control is protruding out, and what that means is that if you fit in a 1 liter bottle, it doesn't really go in properly and doesn't fit in because of this. But in terms of seat comfort as well as overall support, the Sunny is at par with most of its rivals. Support for the lower back is decent. The seat scob is wide as well, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue for even taller passengers. Well, the Nissan Sunny comes pretty well kitted. You get Bluetooth for your mobile phone. You also get steering mounted controls for the stereo. You also get 2 airbags, and also climate control is standard inside this car. Well, it's the backseat department where the Sunny truly shines, and as you can see, knee room is massive, headroom is more than adequate even for someone who is my height, which for reference is 5'10". And the best part is that the floor panel over here is very flattish. There's a bit of a hump, but it's not too much, so that means whoever's sitting here has plenty of place to stretch his feet at. Also, it is a pretty wide car at the back, which means that sitting 3 over here should not be an issue at all. What also adds to the sense of space as well as comfort over here is the fact that you get your own AC vents, and unlike a lot of other rivals where they're just an ornamental piece, inside the Sunny they really have a very powerful throw of air. So overall, one of the best cars for someone who likes to be chauffeur driven. Well, so here I am driving the Nissan Sunny, and remember, this is the 1.5 diesel version that we are driving over here, and this engine develops about 85 bhp of power and about 200 Nm of torque, which are good figures considering the segment that this car is in. Well, the Sunny offers a very responsive diesel engine, and the good point is, of course, that it starts responding from a very low 1600-1700 RPM and goes all the way up to its red line of about 4000 RPM without any fuss at all, and it really is a free revving engine, and that along with this nice gearbox which offers you very crisp as well as short throws means that driving this car around town is a breeze. Well, remember, this is the same diesel engine which is also seen on the Nissan Terrano, and same engine which is also seen on the Renault Duster. So this engine has been tried and tested for fuel efficiency as well as overall reliability, and on the Sunny it delivers you efficiency figures of 22.71 kpl. Those are, of course, remember, ARI claimed figures, and considering the size and the category that this car is in, these are pretty good figures and are par for course in this segment. Well, the other good point about this engine is it's a very refined engine, and once, of course, it gets up to heat, there's very little noise which enters the cabin. And remember, if you are traveling on the highway and doing speeds of about 80-90 kph, which are officially the legal speeds on Indian highways, the engine is spinning at roughly about 1700-1800 RPM, which means that the cabin is a very calm place to sit in. Well, seeing the Sunny's design and the length of this car on the outside, you won't be able to say that this is a car which offers you something for the keen drivers, but once you get behind the steering wheel, you will realize that it's a good car for keen drivers and offers you some degree of fun. And a large reason for that is this very responsive and very communicative steering wheel. It's a very good steering wheel in terms of overall engagement, and unlike a lot of other rivals which offer you overtly light steering wheels, this one has the right amount of feel, the right amount of weight, especially when you're in the city. It doesn't feel very tight or heavy, and even on the highway it has good weight and offers you good communications. Well, another plus point on the Nissan Sunny is its very cushiony suspension. This car suspension really does soak in the bumps very well, and a large part of that goes to the fact that it offers you a very long wheelbase, which helps this car soak in the bumps. Also, if you're someone who travels a lot over flyovers which have a lot of expansion joints in them, then this car will soak in those expansion joints without jolting the occupants inside. Well, but that soft and comfortable ride in the city does not mean that this car has a skittish ride on the highway. Even on the highway, the Sunny feels very stable and very reassuring, and it does manage to soak in most of those rumble strips without any fuss at all. So this car really is an all-rounder in the suspension as well as ride department. Well, the Sunny sells in a segment where buyers are very demanding. People in this segment want a car which offers you a very efficient diesel engine. They want a car which offers you loads of space, and all this should come at a keen price. And these are areas where the Nissan Sunny truly excels at. What also adds to its desirability is the fact that it's a very good car to drive and also comes with a very comfortable ride. And what all that means is that the Nissan Sunny is a very strong package in the mid-size sedan segment, and a car that you should definitely check out. But if you're not as convinced about this car as I am and want something fresher and newer, then do check out the all-new Honda Amaze by clicking on this link over here. But if you're in the market for a car which offers you a more posh image, then do check out our review of the Maruti Suzuki Ciaz by clicking on this link over here. And as always, don't forget to subscribe by clicking on this link over here. It's bye for now, and hope to see you soon.